My name is Duan Yunfeng from China. My English name is Dan, or you can call me Cloud because my Chinese name means is like cloud and wind. It's very funny. And come from Nanzhou University, the law school of China, and also the center of the Beer Club. And I represent Chinese youth to show our studying ones or our do some actions that about climate change. Yeah, uh, I'm a member of China Youth Delegation to the COP21, and we have heard some studying ones in the grade two of COP21, and uh, you can find our website that say www.uican.org. Yeah, it's an organization. It's a long-arm organization that climate China climate China Youth Climate Action Network that organize us students from different universities of China to attend the COP21 to show our activity. Yeah, and it's very funny that COP21 is so exciting. I saw many amazing things and amazing views I never saw in China, and communicate with other people like uh, students from US or others or from Africa or from Australia. Yeah. Oh, so exciting and uh, amazing. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. My name is Esau Sinnok. I'm from Shishmaref, Alaska, and I'm here at COP21 to hopefully try and tell world leaders about my story. Shishmaref, Alaska is greatly affected by climate change. We lose 3 to 4 meters of land each year due to rising sea level and storm surges. Um, and within the past 30, 35 years, we lost about 3,000 feet of land due to climate change way before climate change was widely recognized like it is today. Um, I've been here for about 2 weeks in Paris, and ever since I got here, I've been in countless interviews and meetings trying to tell my story. Last week, I met with the Secretary of the Interior, Sally Jewell, uh, as part of our Arctic Youth Ambassadors. And we just touched base on what climate change is to Alaskans, to what it means to me as a climate change affected person. I don't know how to explain it.
You're a climate change affected person for sure.
um, but yeah, we lose land each and every year due to climate change. We also have our ice being formed a lot later in the year, which affects our hunting season. So we would have to wait a lot longer in the year to go out and hunt on the ice.
So which class would like to ask a question first?
Well, we do, of course. Laura, you wrote something on the email that the young man from Alaska is involved with the Sierra Club. Could he talk about his involvement and what they do in the Sierra Club?
Yeah, I'm actually part of the Sierra Student Coalition, which is youth-led student, both in high school and college, that come together and talk about climate change issues, about environmental issues, about policy, about international committee, and we just travel to COP each and every year. Uh, we represent Sierra Student Coalition, which is part of the Sierra Club. Sierra Club is America's biggest and oldest environmental program.
Okay, Lois, do your students have a question or?
I have a question for Duan.
Yeah,
Uh,
alright.
I visited China
Yeah.
2008. Um, have you noticed any change? I mean, obviously you were probably pretty young in 2008, but what changes
Late,
did
so many changes happened. As you know, changes happen every day. Yeah, so fast. And China is grow very fast these years. And like in economic or uh, as you know, environment, as you know, culture or other things, it changes a lot. Um, so what kind of change do you want to know
uh,
about economic
environmental
or
policies maybe?
yeah. And what
So
the
have there been any changes in environmental policies?
all right. Yeah. As you know, uh, many many cities have their environment uh problem and such as Beijing, they have air pollution problem, but we are trying our best to do this, uh, like to do some action. Chinese youth do some action, and the government do some action, and uh, the other people to do some action to protect the environment, and uh, there is lot of people to show their uh, ambition and their action to against the air pollution, and we have a vision that we can change the situation now. And as you know, in 2000, as you know, in 2008 to until now, we have changed some problem such as water. Uh, for example, I am a leader of Darwin Association in my university. That we have some projects such as the protector of Silk Road. We have tested some water quality and uh, gave some advice advice to the government and force them to change the change something. And we have done some campaigns project like low carbon campaigns to find a way to save our energy. Uh, as Chinese youth have done a lot of thing, a lot of action to against the climate change. Government has their own way or own solution uh, to against the climate change. Everyone in China is fight for our own uh, our living situation. So it get much better than better in the future. Now we have problem, but in the future we will be better and better. Yeah.
Thank you. Are there other questions?
Yeah, XIL has a question for both of these guys.
Why did you decide to go all the way to Paris?
All right. Um,
Um, my top reason for going to Paris here is to tell world leaders about my story of Shishmaref, Alaska, that climate change is happening now and it's affecting us in the Arctic a lot more than any other place in the world because the Arctic is the temperature in the Arctic is rising twice as fast than any other place in the world, so that affects our ice and our way of life. Uh, so I'm Inupiaq Eskimo, so we hunt, we fish, and we camp for subsistence, for survival, and due to climate change, that really affected our hunting season, especially in the summer, not summer, winter, but also in the summer because that our seasonal berries that we pick in the summer, they bloom a lot faster. So we would usually see them grow and bloom in June, and now they're starting to bloom in middle of May, and that really cuts our seasonal berry picking.
All right. Then I go. Um, as for me, is to say more and to act more is my answer. For our delegation that the organization called CY can organize us to attend the COP21. But for me, it is an opportunity to get more information that way, not only say on TV or I can say the information by my eyes. So I can say the such like the people, young people, show their view, show their opinion that they like a show that they pretend that or sing a song about climate change to fight against the uh, uh, negotiation and climate change that we can see the views, see the more information from here, and we hold some side events to show our action in China or our action between Chinese and U.S. youth. Yeah, all right, and like a side event that we have 21 solutions from China. Yeah, and to in our booth we share our example of our action that Chinese youth is uh, doing their action, and we hope we can force more people to join us to against climate change, to adapt climate change, or and I think I come here to say more and to act more.
Thank you. Were there still some questions before you have to sign off? Because
We do.
I have one if you. Oh, I have one if you want.
We have, oh, I'm sorry, we have Aaron from 8th grade. He's going to ask a fast question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, do you think people will listen and make changes to help our climate?
Maybe like, do you think adults will listen? Is that kind of your question?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have examples even?
Well, yeah, adults usually listen. The ones I've been interviewed for, they actually listened and actually told my story on national news, international news. But that's just the reporters. But I think the old people, our old world leaders, they don't want civil society in their meetings, what they're doing here in the negotiations and meetings. So it's kind of hard for us youth, us people who are actually affected by climate change to actually tell world leaders that it's happening now, because civil society cannot attend negotiations on the inside. Like everyday public people, we can't do that. Uh, that's one thing I wanted to actually do is have accreditation to be on the inside meetings, like some people do. Uh, but yeah, whoever wants to really hear your story will actually listen and take their time to listen.
Did Secretary Jewell listen to you?
Yeah.
Good.
So the ICC, the Inner Circumpolar Console.
This is problematic. We cannot see you. You have to.
Oh, great.
Who knows? I'm gonna do this.
We had problems with the internet yesterday during.
This is live. It doesn't really
We've lost feed. I'm going to go ahead and sign out. But thank you very much for sharing your story with us today, and I can't wait to go back to China. Thank you. Shay Shay.
You're still frozen. They're still frozen.
Are you? Can you hear us?
Yes.
So, okay. So what happened is that we lost our video from Paris. So can you hear us, Laura? Oh, we're off.
Yeah, accidentally put no video.
Quite some people from different countries
How did that happen, though?
join us to share their views and communicate with us. I think communication is very important. That to uh, uh, to make listening well. All right. Yeah.
Laura, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So, did you lose our video? Can you still see us?
I can't see your face, Christina, and it looks like, yeah. And I lost Lois, it looks like, too.
Lois signed out.
Okay.
So there we are. Somehow we froze, and we froze in the middle of their wonderful discussion about what we can do. Uh-oh, now we're gone again.
You can't see you.
Nothing's perfect.
It's either we get to see them. Oh, there's a. What's that? Yeah, just click it. Turn on our video. Turn on our video. Wait, no. Now the sound is off.
Yeah.
You have to. They can do silence. No, that's our microphone.
We have good connection.
Back.
Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, yay, we're back. What happened?
Gotta-
Our internet connection has been pretty dicey the past couple of days. And we have a big windstorm in here that blew over from China. Just kidding.
The good news is that you can decide all of this.
I have to say that I'm very impressed by you two young men, and I really appreciate that you took the time to speak to our classes. We have an 8th grade class here and 5th graders and then the high school. And so I really want you to continue what you're doing and make changes that you need to do. I know that in China it's a lot different than what we're up against, but so you just continue to do what you're doing, both of you, and thank you for helping our world be a better place. So,
Yeah.
signing off from Blue Heron. Have a great time in Paris. Bye.
Seriously.
Yeah.